Hey you, how's it going tonight? I am riding, it's 9 o'clock, riding a backcountry road. You've been up it before, a little different at night. It is a little different at night, isn't it? Oh yeah. You know, when you're out and you're riding, there are times when you get caught, you know, without sunshine. You're out in the bush a little longer than you expected, or you get a flat or whatever, and you're either coming home or you're stuck out in the bush, and the lights are gone, and all you've got is your headlamp from your bike. What I want to talk to you about tonight is what happens when you're out there and everything goes dead. And in fact, what happens if everything goes black? Maybe your buddies are ahead, or maybe you're not even with buddies. Maybe you get separated by from your buddies, and bike's dead. You got no way to start it, and you're in a situation where it's dark as all get out, and you gotta hoof it. Worst case scenario, your bike goes off road, literally leaves the road, and you go with it, and you're down a hill somewhere, unable to move, or with limited mobility, or something like that. So I thought tonight I would show you what I've got going on recently. I've added a flashlight to my kit that I carry with me, especially when I'm out, just even if I'm trail riding for the day, I carry it on me. And even when I ride to work, actually, I ride with it. And it's right, you can't see it. I'll turn the light on here in a second. You can't see it, but it's on my right shoulder pad for my my backpack. And what I've got here is the Army Tech Predator Pro. And it throws a light like this. I hope the GoPro will do it justice. That's the throw on the Army Tech Predator Pro. It's putting out 670 looms, or lumens, or whatever you'd like to use, and it's effective up to 400 meters. So let's see, 100 meters is 300 feet, right? So 1,200 feet, is that right? Yeah, 1,200 feet effective. Well, you know that it's gonna throw, but it throws a really nice hot spot, a nice wide beam, and certainly lights up the night. You'll have no problem with something like this. And just for the record, I'm not being sponsored by Army Tech. I bought this on my own a little while ago. And for signaling friends or help or whatever, a flashlight like this would be very well suited for the task. Miss Yamimoto, you look very good in light. Now it comes in 670 looms as high, and then it kicks down with the bezel. You rotate it back like an 1/8 turn, and that takes it down to 200 looms. And then one more rotation, and it puts you probably can't even see it now, it's so light. I think it's like 20 looms or something like that, if you can see that. Hopefully the camera will pick it up. Very light. Great for, you know, your map reading, or you know, working around some low light area where you need to keep yourself perhaps not making animals or people aware of your location. Very stealth-like. And twist it again, you're back on high. One other feature that it has, which I like, I'm just going to turn it off to do it. When it's off, this is how I do it. You can do it while it's on too, but I always do it when it's off. Just give it an 1/8 of a turn, and then you turn it on, and you strobe, which is awesome. and this is more of a self-defense setting. I hope the camera's going to pick that up. But you know, if you got it as your personal carry, when I'm carrying this downtown, which I do in my jacket pocket, I have it set for strobe right off the bat, just in case I have to deal with something that's stupid. And one of the things that it has, and you probably can't see it with the camera up here, it's a crenellated bezel, so it's sharp, not like a knife, but it's definitely sharp. That it will collect DNA for sure. So worst case scenario, if you had to use this as a last resort, you can strike with this. It's a hardened bezel. Definitely take chunks out and pressure points and that sort of stuff. Very effective. I really like it. I sure hope the GoPro will show just how bright this is. It probably won't, but the GoPro does pretty good in low light situations, but this is certainly a little darker out here. Anyway, so I thought I'd do a little test. Maybe I'll go down here. I just want to shoot a range from this point perhaps up to there. It's probably about 100 and from back there, maybe 120 yards, 150 yards. I hope that gave you an idea of the power behind it. Again, hard with the GoPro to really show you how bright it is, but for me it's quite a satisfying light. Everything that I want in the light. Waterproof up to 50 meters, and I've actually put it to test to 30 feet, not meters, but 30 feet. And left it down there for an hour. Works great after, no issues. So yeah, I'm just saying, if you're gonna ride in the bush, if you're gonna ride on a bike at all, I mean, even if you're on the street, what if your bike breaks down on some friggin' lonely road and you need to signal for help, or you know, let people know that, hey, I'm right here, can I have a hand please? I don't know, I think there's a lot of scenarios where a good flashlight is, you know, a necessary part of your kit. This one's got a 10-year warranty on it, and it's certainly robust enough, and it will probably be with me the rest of my life, providing I don't lose it. I have been known to do that on occasion. So consider your riding styles and what you do, and and think about and maybe consider finding a flashlight that works for you, and adding it to your pack or your jacket or whatever it is that you're always going to have on you on your bike. I've always got my pack on me. Doesn't matter what I'm doing. I always have my pack, just because that's all where all my tire, flat kits are, and my spoons and air gauges and everything else. So a flashlight is just a natural thing to have, and I certainly wouldn't want to get locked out of my bike out here. By locked out, I mean I can't start it. So I'm going to leave you with that. Thanks for watching. I hope it's been a help. I hope it's been interesting. It's kind of an unusual topic, but an important topic nonetheless. And if I don't wipe out on my way home, I'll edit this up for you and have it out the door. More blood and guts. All right, thank you for riding with me. We appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And holy camoli, man, has that ever overgrown there? I'll talk to you later.